From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to give this time to the tailback. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
On 2nd down now, it's Shepard. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Back to throw, Stafford. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 22.
To throw is Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On 1st down, it's Shepard. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Stafford. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in that. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Stafford now to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
250.
Stafford on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Hard. Now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Blue draw quarters.
Squeeze, double.
Back to throw here. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Caught here by Bell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
60 outlaw and alpha.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Looking to throw. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Trey Burton. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he gets it down to the 32.
It's a game of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals 32-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing again is Stafford. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. On 1st down, Stafford here. That's complete right around the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 15-yard touchdown grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Oh, this is blocked. Well, the Bengals have got him. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Will they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking sideline, incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Titans will get the football at their 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. again. Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Stafford. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Come on, come get some. He don't want it. A little flat. Watch the safety creep.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Stop here, D. Hey, Delta.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one into the hands of Burton. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The end result, 21 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. He's got Burton here, and he gets it down to the 32. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Bud. On 6.
They'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Leo! Check 13! Hey, Charlie!
And the blitz does come. Got a man open. That's Harry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, it's Barnes, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, 250! I hope you brought your reps because I'm about to take you to school.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And an alley to run. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch your slant, watch your slant. Watch your slant.
They'll keep it on the ground. Shepard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Stafford. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Drill right, 22. 58's the money.
On first down at Stafford. And he'll find Moreau here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Check 99, check 99. bomber. 22 jet bomber. Moving ahead.
Throwing is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. This will be caught inside the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. And McManus able to put it through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This complete to Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw, and he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Catch is made by Harry. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Check, 93's the fight. Go.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
First down, Tennessee.
They'll run on first down. Shepard. Tackle was made by Joel Iyiegbuniwe. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Stafford here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed him. Instead, 2nd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. He's back to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 4 yards out, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. A gain of 6 there on first. Second and 4. That's complete. It's Bell. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
60 Pittsburgh. Let's go, D-Tiger.
Back to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll look to throw here. Caught here by Bell. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Brad, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. He's got his tight end, Burton. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. He'll drop to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one a first down pickup of 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. Second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches.
Check 43. You draw quarter. Get it.
They're going to look to throw. Got his man. That's Harry. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Bravo.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Cincinnati, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.